Hello, my name's back to another Fairwind channel. I'm jacobishere, and today we are playing The Moon Legacy, and we're doing episode 4. Episode 4 is majority of a build for the new house, so that's the majority of what we're going to be doing. We are also, I'm pretty sure, we just got married, and that's also like a thing that we're doing is we're exploring because we got married, and so we're going to be moving, so that's another thing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. These are our Sims. This is Emma Moon and Nico Moon. They literally just married. I don't know if they're gonna be now in let's see here. Yeah, Emma. I meant Maya. Sorry, the red hair made me think of Emma Stone. Emma and Maya, is them. And essentially, Emma, because we're not moved in yet. Okay, that's key part number 1. But essentially, Emma ages up on New Year's. I'd like to be moved into a new house by Christmas, and be pregnant. I would say by Tuesday. That's the goals. But new house by Christmas, and that would be like my big Christmas gift to us. We are gonna probably start in a small home. To be fair, her apartment was pre-built. It was pre-made, and so there's not a lot of stuff that I added that I would feel comfortable with taking with me, and or just like in general just doing things with. So we're not gonna do things with. Is essentially what it is. Also, some other stuff is that I have added quite a few other mods into my game and CC. This is just simply one, we're going to be playing with a pet. I like having control of pets. It's just a personal thing. So that was like one of those things that I did. And there's just like some other smaller things as well that I wanted, that I made sure that I have. Also super important to me and things. Okay, I'm going to end this little get together. It's great. It's excellent. But we got married. That was like the big thing. And I would like Brent to just leave. Brent is a friend of ours. We're trying to get to know him a bit better. We're trying to make some better friends. You know, just in general. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and MC cheats and make him leave. Very simple. As he doesn't need to be in the apartment. So like with the apartment in general, I think we are just gonna go ahead and come here. He might be leaving. I don't know. I don't want to invite him to stay tonight. I was gonna maybe invite him to spend the night, but I actually, like, once again, I think I'm just gonna send him home. I'm going to disband group, as that's not something of interest. And we're just gonna send him home for the evening. I'm pretty okay with that. Gosh, sorry, my baby wants. Some love. That's what I'm gonna give her. Just give me a minute while she takes her beauty rest. She does not work tomorrow. We were originally going to get married tomorrow. We're not doing that anymore. This is what she wanted, and I knew that this is what she wanted. I just don't have a place for her yet. I plan on getting her one underneath the desk, so she can sleep underneath the desk, but also be like, be a little higher up or whatever. And I just don't have anything like that. Ooh, cool. It's nice. Okay. I was nervous I was having the time glitch, and I was like, oh my god, I will take all the mods out of my game right now. Hopefully she's smart enough to know she has to pee. Please be smart enough to know you have to pee. And now she's fallen asleep in my arms. Which is really cute. Girl. How about you come over here? And you can be beside me. No, baby. No, baby. I'm sorry, but... Hold on, girl. Hold on. I was trying to put her, but let me see. I should probably put her up there. Oh, she's stuck. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back. You can hear all that. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead. Oh, and ship on Plopsy. That was $109. We're not broke, so that is nice. And I don't know how much money we're gonna get when we move him as well. Hopefully, some change, some token change. That's my hope. I'm also just gonna put all these photos on the wall. And you'll be like, why are you doing that, Jacob? This is simply because I'm having a bit of an issue with the pictures glitching. So I'm hoping that once I place them, which I'm doing, it will make it a little bit better, and then we'll just put them in the bigger inventory and hope for the best as well. Okay, so she is off today, which is great. I don't know where I want to live. I just know that I want to live somewhere. I'm also going to put this over here. And that's like a sweetheart mochi box. It doesn't seem like it expired, which is excellent. And then we do have picnic stuff, and we have like a little onesie for the baby. And we do have a baby. A little newborn. They're only newborn for like a day, so like I wouldn't worry too much about that. I guess we'll start with producing a new track. Let's do Gloom. She is a singer. She's in the music space, and I do want to prioritize that, as that is her job, and that is how she'll make the most money. Remix. Keyboard off. Get that keyboard off. Okay, we got full guitar on. And we got full bass. I can burn it. Don't go breaking my dishwasher. Sure. And we can just release the track. There isn't like a lot of money to be made here just yet. But it could cause a bit of traction, which would be very helpful. Like very, very helpful. So that's good. Let's go ahead and shape some leg hair while we're at it. Once again, originally we had a whole morning planned, and now I don't have any of that morning planned. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I know that I was aiming for a thing. So, and we do have some tiny inspired moodlets. Like we have one inspired moodlet in the back. That's the other thing that we need for this is a moodlet inspired. Okay, she just wants to singer-songwriter music. So I guess I can do that really fast. Music, listen to make it simple for us. I'm okay with that. Cool. It's not like a lot, but it is something. We'll go ahead and shape this while we're here too. Bonsai tree was also another thing that I did pre-purchase for this apartment. Once again, but I don't wanna sell this stuff because I'm more okay with selling when I get in time. Actually, to be honest with you, I like apartments staying exactly where they are. I'm not a big believer in taking your things with you. Oh, she does. She no longer wants to do that. Never mind. It's not something that I personally think, like in The Sims, because like sometimes I'll have my sim, their kids, kids I don't normally play with or whatever, move into their old apartment, and it can be like very fun and very helpful. So yeah. Okay, Cave of Fleming is rich apparently. Let's do a funny introduction to you. I don't know you. Never met you before. May I please? So I think I'm just gonna try to get some satisfaction points. I know. Okay, well, she didn't achieve her goal. That's fine. Go ahead and eat your grand breakfast. Whatever. Cool. I know she's like, want to play games and stuff. Oh, she wants to chat? You want to chat? She's just like really romantic for a lot of reasons. So I can't play the instrument while inspired. Bad Jacob. It's a bad Jacob. I know it. I know it's bad Jacob. I know it's bad Jacob. But when you just annoy, because I don't want to get rid of the fact she got married. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay? And I want Spot. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to be able to raise some skills up. Okay. So first things first, I do want to come in here and I do want to practice some singing. Since that is like her main #1 job. If we take a look up here. Oh, it's snowing? Oh no, we're just in winter. Okay. Now I chose certain seasons. Oh, hello, no sleep till 15. Hello. How are you? We are just playing some Sims. Yeah, until I have to go to bed, which is in... It's not soon, but it's also not far. For as long as I can. Okay. Oh, we gained a lifestyle. Oh, we're indoorsy. I don't know. You know what? I kind of agree with that. I feel like we are pretty indoorsy. The last time I talked, I think I was just creating her. She's now married. I don't live with that person, but oh, I didn't know you worked for them. Okay. This is a lot of work. Sticking to a deal, and we can get like unsigned from a deal. This comes with Get Famous, which is a pretty old pack, so I'm assuming a lot of people know that. But if not, that's what it comes with. That's what this whole entire thing comes with. And a part of our job is to become more famous, which is not something I don't mind. I typically like Sims that are famous-ish. So, like, I'm not mad about this idea, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that next step, but we will make money off the tracks. And in a way, I do want a secondary income outside of just like a normal 9 to 5. So like a part of me wants to accept it. I feel like maybe we will, but I just know for a fact that we probably won't be able to hold it up. Like we'll probably be able to do it for a little bit, and then we're gonna have to cut it out. I just feel like that's probably what's gonna happen. Because once she starts having kids, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna hit okay on this. Okay, so we signed. So your last track was great, but you need to make some more tracks. Did you think it was going to be all fun and games? Make us more stuff. Post haste. We'd hate to have something drastic like to cancel your contract. I'm okay with the cancellation of a contract. They'll get a boost. Their amount of royalties they'll get while signed, which we did get a boost. We have now around 10K, which is great. But make sure to keep releasing songs at a regular chance to get a minimum revenue, or the maximum revenue. Also be care, if Maya doesn't release a track for a long time, the label might decide to drop her. You still have to check in with the label and see what they have and how long you have to do it. It's normally like every 2 days or something like that they require a new song. I'd also would say which we should probably get onto social media. Oh, I don't have just like normal social media anymore. I used to have it where you don't have to be a part of the career to be able to do social media. Because that's more interesting. Like, I feel like I don't need to be a part of a social media career to be able to do social media. And I'm not just talking about Social Bunny. I'm talking like posting stuff and gaining followers that way. Another good way to gain followers in Sims is to upload to Simstagram. You gain followers like crazy. I don't really know if you gain fame like crazy, but you can get up to like, I had a Sim before she died, up to like 60. Oh, you do just make money off of it. Okay. Like 60 million or something followers. It was absolutely insane. And it took a very long time, to be fair, to gain her something. Whatever those matters. Okay, the next thing I want is like the early riser and the late ones. Like, I really just want to be very Sims focused when it comes to this. She's energized. Okay. I do feel like we should take advantage of that. It's not... They really want her going for a jog, so I guess we'll do an energized jog. Wouldn't be my ideal thing to do right now, but you know what? That's fine. And also, these do count towards licensed songs, which is great. I think for singing, it takes a long time to get a license to be able to do songs, to write songs and stuff. But for... Okay, cool. Oh my god. Don't do a rude introduction to a dog. We love dogs. Would it be awkward if she's like not a dog person and we're about to have a dog? I've never met the dog, to be fair. Never once. I wonder if we could add to group and then go to fitness. I mean, I know you can do more. I like if I come in here and it's do like a power sculpting video or something. Hold on. Let's have her go back upstairs. Can I invite him? Where's he at? Did I take too long? I took too long. Okay, I was curious if I could invite him over. She's still kind of energized. No, she's not. She's like no care in the world. Okay, that's fine. What should we do? What should we do? Like I said, I just want to continue to work on things. This is the time to thrive, especially because once we have babies, there's like a really good chance that there will be no thriving. He lives in this apartment. I keep thinking he's in that apartment, but that's not true. Oh, there's like a little doggy. Oh, it's just like a little stray. Aww. Okay, you know what? I support Nancy's death. Go fucking kill Nancy Landrum. Oh, yeah, no. See, I'm not gonna worry about that. Cause like, Cloud or Stargaze. Damn. Is that dog still out here? You know, actually, you know, to be fair, I think it's pretty cool the dog is out there because I haven't really seen dogs in the city very much. So I respect that. I respect that quite a bit. I was like, okay, now I'm starting to think like maybe she is playing a dog on the piano. Okay. But like a lot of these, but I want her to be more aligned like a piano person. And all instruments and stuff, those are all things that we got. Console we got. There's also quite a bit of stuff that we didn't bring with us, and it will stay in this apartment. Yeah. And we're basically starting with $10,000. And I know, baby. Okay, we have another one. What a weird little... See, if you can get the right stuff on Plopsy to sell well, oh, that shit can be so golden. In like my opinion. Okay, I do want to kiss him. It's like actually something that she wants to do. So like, why not? Because like they're married. They just don't live together. Which I feel like we need to normalize. I don't think you have to be married and live with your spouse. I do live with my spouse, and I've lived with my spouse for a long time. Yeah, I can understand why she might feel guilty around him because she said no to moving in. This is true. This is objectively. I kind of want to see this. So. Okay, what are we gonna do? Where do you have to go to do this? Oh, okay, so they have like a place. So I bought this offline. That's all I got for you. I don't know if I've had mochi before. I didn't think about that. The hairstyle on her is so cute. I think it's also kind of fun is that like I do like CC shopping, but I like CC shopping for people that like I actually play with, not just like. She dropped like a bunch of these. So it's more than I imagined, but thank you. My fault for not reading. Yeah. Your fault, not mine. Speaking of Plopsy, not that I need to buy literally, and I mean this truly, anything. Well, I do have. I love a good Plopsy. I can get addicted to Plopsy. I can be here in 19 more minutes. You best believe it. I'll be here every single day for the rest of the time. I love Plopsy. It's like one of my favorite features in the entire game. That girl, you doing okay? Oh my god, you doing okay? I'm assuming this is a singer-songwriter. I mean, she's not getting like a perk of it. Music. Let me just put it on. Okay, she just like wants to like randomly kiss him in the hallway. Or I guess not in the hallway. I'm in so debate mode if I want to try for a baby. I think I'm doing it. I think we're doing it. I think we're trying for a baby. Oh, you have to. It's objective. We have to. We have to try for a baby. There's no other choice that we have. And that's okay. There we go. Okay. Most people will be like, ooh, let's try for that pregnancy test. No. We're going to take our time. We're going to let her be surprised. If I get really anxious about it in a few days, then we'll do something about it. But I think a bit of meditation should help with that. And also, like, why do you call me Nancy? I'm wealthy, very wealthy. But just last month I bought Social Bunny in Cupid's Corner. Wow, okay. Just straight about them. You caught my eye. And I was hoping to get a chance to meet you in person. Does Nancy Landgraf want to be my sugar mama? I just said she could kill her. Because, like, the other one wanted to be friends with Jeffrey, and so I'm assuming that she wanted Jeffrey money. Because, like, Jeffrey money is, like, a lot of money. And now she wants to be, like, my sugar mama? Can you even have those? Hold on. Can you have sugar moms in The Sims 4? Sims 4. Oh gosh, what is that called? What is that pack called? Oh god, I can't remember because I don't play with it. It's new. It's a new pack. It's a new pack. Fuck. Sims 4 romance pack. What is that called? Labstruck. Can you have sugar mamas with Sims 4 Labstruck? Or sure, I can't. For Nancy, may I grab Sims 4 called to offer me gifts. What does that bring up? So what happens in the game, Instagram is known to be prominent in multi-aspiration. Okay, it is giving out gifts in this context to be a dynamic for character wealth. In some cases, finding STD's cause might lead to your Sims receiving some millions, although mindful of business kind like Nancy asking for money back or taking more later. as some people have reported. I truly can't find anything on this. I thought maybe... I mean, it definitely wasn't part of the original, so this had to come with a pack. I don't have any mods that would, like, to do this, in my game. Let's say perhaps. No, I'm married. I just bought out, baby. Fair enough. I think back to running social. Okay. That's okay. I respect that. I respect it. I don't know how happy I am with this choice. I'm gonna move him in. I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna wait. But I'm thinking that relationships. Ask to join household. Oh my god. Okay. Cause like we have a full fucking dog called Cosmo Moon. Oh. Okay. I'm cool with cheerful. Yeah, so we have $61,000. I did combine the relationships and stuff. And oh yeah, and we also have a Dalmatian who's an adult. How long does that mean Cosmo's not house to live? Okay. This is too much money. Objectively speaking, I kind of want maybe 30k. So I'm just going to set it at 30k. That being said, the possibility of being pregnant and stuff, I actually think we should probably go to manager roles. So we're going to do that. With $30,000 in mind, I think we might do a bit of building. Then, I thought so. Okay, so the question here is, where do we live? I was actually thinking Cooperdale. That's where my brain was like, oh, Cooperdale's cute. It's a fun little neighborhood. I think it could be kind of fun. Worlds I've never played in, literally in my life. Tomarang, Gilead, Amarada, Ravenwood, and then Nordhaven. Okay? Never played those in my life. With this one, she looks cute. Okay? I don't want to play in Penthouse because Penthouse has like a lot of issues. And like that doesn't sound like my alley. But I do want a small lot. I also don't want to live in a park. So I guess we're not living in a park. That's a 50 by 40. And that's like a 50 by 40. Like those ones don't work. And I don't like a 30 by 20. It's elongated. So like I gotta choose like a 30 by 30 if we live here. And I think this place does look really cute. I don't remember even what it looks like. I think this is the one that we were... Because Summer's like the one by the water. And like I feel like it could be like really fun to build in for sure. But I don't think it's the vibe that I'm trying to go for. We're not doing Ravenwood. Then we have this one, which is the new one. Which I'm not familiar with like at all. It has like a lot of empty... Like a lot of empty lots in it. Yeah, I feel like more than normal. I still feel in Cooperdale. I've lived in Cooperdale before. I'm familiar with the world and the lots. And I'm familiar with like the sizes and stuff, which I think is really fun and very helpful in my opinion. And so, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I'm thinking we just kick this woman out. I gotta look. Yeah, you gotta go. Let's look and see what this world looks like what it's surrounded by and stuff. And we can go from there. Gorgeous. This is... Yeah. Okay, I have 0 inspo pics though. I don't even... Well, I mean, I kind of have to have somewhat of an idea of the Cooperdale vibe. But also, like, we kind of live out in the middle of nowhere, which I love. I love this idea so much. Right next to the pier, which is a great place to raise kids. So, okay. We're gonna... Take a train. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm trying to figure out if we should. So this looks like, which way is the front of the building? Okay, so this is the front of the building. Very important to note. And let me just bulldoze the lot instead of terrain, because that might help us a little bit as well. Okay, next things next is we gotta go to good old handy Google, because it has been it's been a really long time since I built. So small houses. The problem is like I'm fine with like it if like that looks like it could be CGI. Like not CGI, but like not real. 100%. But like objectively, that's kind of fine. I really like the vibe of it. I don't know if I can do the front centerpiece. There it is. Let's see here. I built like the same house in every build, but like I don't care. I like a style. I feel comfortable with the style. No, that's not what I want either. I have an idea. That's the important part. I am just gonna go ahead and stick this back down there, as I don't think we need an image, like a reference image or anything. The only other thing that I need is... Whoop. Sorry. Hey. Do you have a budget? 30K? I'm open to all packs. And I do think we're going to try to make it at least a 3-bedroom is the goal. So, let's go ahead and get started. Knowing that I do want some type of backyard porch. As well helps like a ton. Okay. Okay, I did make that even across, which is great for us. And I do feel like, in general, that should be pretty good. Actually, don't build that ceiling that way. By the way, I'm a bit rusty on the building front, so do bear with me. I'm gonna try to remember my tricks, my tricks of trade, but I cannot promise. I also cannot promise this is gonna be anything special. I've not built in a very long time, like an actual house. I think this is the first house I built. So, and that's all you really need to know. You don't have chat. Sorry, I have chat again. Okay. Luckily enough, a lot of this is basic knowledge, in my opinion. Like if you're a somewhat builder, it shouldn't be super hard to follow what I'm doing. I said that's so cocky. And, like, that wasn't even the goal. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to make a cute little starter. Okay. So. Oof. Rough. Rough. We're gonna need a third one, aren't we? One that can go right here. No, because we're going to the same issue. Ooh, actually. No, because that's what I was about to be like, oh, but that's not what I'm manipulating. That's literally what you're manipulating, Jacob. It's fine. I'm okay with like a little overlap. It's not that big of a deal to me. I wish it was a bigger deal, but it's not. Okay. You gotta make sure that this does that though. That's important. We can put some trees and stuff. I don't know if pond is swimmable. I really hope so. That will do a lot for our backyard space. Yeah. Probably that high. Okay. Oh my gosh. So like I have some like basic ones I normally use, but I kind of want like a wooden one. I don't know. Well, it's not like a color. I would like a wooden one. I guess we can pick a. Let's pick a front door and a back door first. We'll do that first. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I get behind that. Okay. Let's look at high school years and see if there's anything that comes with the pack that screams to me. No. It's just not that shocking. Because of, like, what the pack... I do think a little modern twist I like. I like a little modern twist. So, like, I'm not opposed to that. Okay. And knowing that the back door which, to be fair, my brain is thinking, oh, it should be a sliding door, but also my brain's thinking, I don't know if I like any of these sliding doors, so bear with me on that thought. Also, why am I building this in like the worst sunset? Ooh, the shadow on that is atrocious. So these are important things to note. Also important to note, that's about as much room as we have. So, if we do it in that corner, that doesn't make a lot of good sense to do it in that corner. Because you want to make sure there's enough room for a kitchen, a bedroom, a dining room, well, several bedrooms, actually. Back to video being filmed. I went through, I got a different Ethernet cable to try it, to see if that will work. If you've been here for the problem that we've been having. That being said, we have started building a house. It currently looks like this. Give it some time. I'm sure the vision will vision. It just hasn't visioned yet. I'm also trying to figure out if it needs to be 2 stories or not. But in reality, I don't need to build for like Actually, what would this look like? Would that look horrible? Or would that look good? Horrible. It looks horrible. Okay. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? But so you never know. So you should try it. Also, like, I'm wondering if the issue is this middle piece, and we should try a different middle piece. The beautiful thing about this just being a square is it's not that hard. Okay, that's definitely not the call. Okay. I'm thinking this should be smaller. And this is like a little baby chimney. So, little baby chimneys, you get some half walls, and you build it up, and you have a little baby chimney. Okay. Now you might be asking, what are we going to do with the front here? That's great. That's a great question. I do know that we're going to have some columns. I'm just trying to figure out what type of column I like. You know what I mean? I'm also trying to figure out if there's any new columns that I don't know about. Do you know for the sidings, we're going to do a good old pillar on. I don't know if the color is the color, by the way. Just bear with me on that. We can change it if need be. And we'll use the same column for the backyard as the front yard as well. Okay, because we do know it's like some type of white, but I don't know if that's like the wood that we're going with. I also know that there is a chance that this might be the vibe or something along these lines, so let me put that one down. That way I can see the differences between some of the stuff. No, that's definitely not the vibe. Nope, that's not the vibe. This might be the vibe. Because this is a bit more bulkier than I would want for this house. I take it back. I think this is the vibe. I'll figure out what that means in a minute. Also, because we don't have a color palette, I can't figure that out either. Taking this one step at a time. Did I mention I'm not built in like a long time? So please bear with me as I have to, one, remember my favorite swatches for things, my favorite like looks of things, and I might be like, oh my god, this looks so cool. I have not watched The Sims. I'm just not getting back into watching The Sims because I'm back into The Sims. And we're doing Snowy Escape. Yeah, it looks like it's Snowy Escape. We want to change. We want probably something like that. Do I want a 3-wide? Yeah, because we do have 3 lights there. Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. Same thing in the backyard. I guess we're doing a 3-wide stair. Also important to know, we do have 30,000, but we technically did get 60. So if I need more money, I very much can get more money. Just gonna put that out there. Speaking of things, we should probably keep that budget on hand. Okay. And continuing, let me, as we're doing stuff like this. Just gotta figure out which one of these I'm feeling. I did like the horse ranch one. I think that looks nice. I think we gotta really figure out the swatches. I need to stop working on the outside. My brain didn't want to fucking do an inside, so it didn't. And it was like, it's fine. You're good. And I'm not. I'm really not. Okay. So I find it to be easiest to divide up a space and then divide that space up even further. So that's what we're going to do. Because we need a master bedroom, or a main bedroom, and 2 kids' bedrooms. And I'd like the main bedroom to probably have an ensuite of sorts, and it can be a small one. Okay. Take away that wall, as it will help tremendously. Right now, this is fine as a single bedroom over here, for the simple fact that we only have 1 kid. So once they get older and we start having more kids, I want at least 2. Sometimes I only do 1 kid for the first generation as well. That way we know who our heir is and there's no question about it. This, I'm a little nervous, isn't big enough. Okay, this is where we start putting down test objects. You may be like, why do you need attention? Well, this is the reason why. Because, like, I know I want a double size bed, but I also know that their bedroom probably needs other things in it. And I know that on top of that, I don't want to be up a wall. So we gotta figure this out. These are excellent sizes for kids' bedrooms, but not for a main bedroom for the parents. So that drives the question. Something has to change. So we can make this a bit bigger, because we do want a main bathroom as well. This is gonna be, okay, this might work. It's gonna just need a simple bed. Okay, and this leaves this big space over here, and if I'm being honest with you, we might end up taking out walls for the bathroom. The bathroom needs a sink, a toilet, and I'd like a shower. And this is pretty small for all those things to like be how I want them to be. In all complete fairness, oh, don't need any of that sound. So that brings up the next question, which we can go ahead and try to do. And that is, can we fit everything in here with a door? I genuinely don't think the answer to that question is yes. So we need a door. So I'm gonna get a placement door. Because we gotta get a toilet, okay? And that toilet, because it is facing this direction, means that a sink or a shower has to go here. And this is the size of like a traditional like 1.5 bath. This is because of the orientation of that door. because you could do it this way as well, which is probably the more smarter way. And we don't have room. Now what we could do is extend the bathroom out a single square, because I don't really need that much room back here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. So, and we can get some sort of shower. Pretty sure there's a way to make a glass shower. I don't know what that way is yet, but some sort of shower can go there. Okay. Bathroom's done. I don't know what type of doors I want yet, but I do know there will be a door here. There's gonna be a door here and a door here. And currently, there's going to be 3 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. And this is the inside. This helps us tremendously because we automatically know that this bedroom, I don't want to push it back because of this. I like the inside a lot, the interior. However, I did have intentions to put a window here, which means that a window would make more sense for it to be pushed back to make this space work better. You'd be like, oh, we can move that over. And we could. Makes everything a little bit off-centered, which is objectively fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want it to be off-centered. Other little things. Okay. Now the inside is done. That's about as far as we can go with the inside, which means that the outside is as big as we're gonna go right now for this space as well. We can start to put down some wallpaper and stuff. Now I'm actually going to rocks and stones. I want to say this comes with, that's seasons. That has to be seasons. Yeah. Okay, so we're automatically going to see if there's any of that same texture, which there is, for this. That way it ties in, because that's really big and really important that it ties in. And the places that I typically put a rock texture when doing something like this is the built out spaces. So we're gonna say that we bought the property, okay? And then as we came in to buy said property, which is something that, you know, a lot of people do, we learned that with said property, it wasn't going to be big enough. Logically speaking, we're looking at this house. This right here does not exist. Okay, this extra space that we just got for ourselves does not exist, which means that the bedroom is really small, and we can add, you know, there is 2 bedrooms, but they're really small, and we like an ensuite as well onto that bigger bathroom. These are things that we actively want, so we paid the extra money to build it out. Those are the ones that we're going to incorporate the stone into. Now, the stone, I think, does change depending on the color of this. I do like that brown color. And all that does means that there's parts of this that are going to need to change, so we can do a better matching job. But the problem here is I don't know what these colors look like, and because we do need to make sure that they are on the same matching point, or it's going to drive me up a wall. We're going to pull them out, and we're going to do it this way. We're going to color swatch them. Okay, automatically know that does a better job matching, and we're going to have to hope that we can find one. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. Oh, gosh. I mean, technically, you normally use it as a white siding anyways. In all fairness. But in this case, I wasn't going to use it as white siding. I think we're going to have to go with that one, because this is the best pillar for doing the shit that we're doing. So that's not like really something that I can comment on. But I can tell you this much. I do know for a fact More things that we don't need. I just need to go back and do a bit of an update. Okay, also with that being known, I'll get to... I guess I should have left it, because I also know that I want to do this one. And I want to make sure that it matches what we're doing. As that was the one that stood out to me the most. But you can obviously see already that it's not the right color. Because the Sim seems absolutely fucking hates me. Which means that we're probably not going to be able to use it. Because it's not the right color. The frustration is real. It's real. Because, like, that is what I wanted. And now I can't have it. Like, I know that this is going to probably do a better job on the matching front. Because that's the one that goes for it. But I wanted to do something a little different. You know what I mean? Not be so basic. But it's fine. We'll be a little basic. Also knowing this, these are the colors that we're going to go with. We will also change the door to be more under the matching tones of things. I think I'm okay with that. And knowing that that's the case, we'll also change this to a different color as well. It just helps, makes everything really concise and things. So, no problem there. Stairs. You don't really know what stairs you want until you put them down. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. I think we're going with Sulani. On this one. As those are the ones that spoke to me. After I put them down, they were like, pick me. And I was like, okay. I will pick you. And the question here is, can I find the color? Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best that we're going to be able to do with the time that we have. Cool. What does this look like? I have questions. What does it look like if I extend it? Oh my god, the perfect modern dive. Okay, Sims. You kind of ate with that. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm also, like, I'm feeling horse range. But the problem here is I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the fucking color. Because I feel like it's all gonna be, like, a little too bright. Like, a little too off. Which is really fucking annoying. Because, like, I want a more matching color. And yes, I know that these are the ones that take, like, it's such a small little feature, so, like, it doesn't matter, but honestly, like, I'm just, like, annoyed. Why do I not have why is this not correct? Why are you glitching out? Sims, what are you doing? You know what? We're just gonna have to hope that it's gonna be fine. Hoping does a lot in situations that are annoying. Okay. Also, I don't know. I'm feeling possibly that because this feels almost built out. By the way, okay. Are we feeling a paneling? No. Oh, a sliding. Yeah, a sliding. This is true. This is true. Which one? Gotta make sure like it goes well with what we're doing. You know, like the color goes well. Like the whole 9 yards, and that honestly can sometimes be the hardest part about this whole entire experience. Because I don't know if I want something like this. You know, I don't know if that's the vibe that I'm trying to go for. I mean, it's kind of like a rustic cabinet out in the middle of the road. See, this is more like what I think what I'm trying to capture. And so I really respect that. I don't love these pillars on some of these aspects, but that's okay. And for certain situations like this one, I'm going to turn on move objects. Just like this. Good. Okay. That goes like that. And then you basically just drag the pillar to your desired height. Because this could change, because we haven't actually put the actual chimney in yet. So, also, typically your chimney is going to be too wide, so having a 1 wide chimney might be a problem as well in future. Problem? We'll see. Okay. This is the current vibe, and I'm real fucking with it. Does it really seem like what their vibe is? I don't know. But I really like it, so I have to say that I might not care. And sometimes that is just what happens. You can't do anything about it. Because you fuck with something just so much, you're just like, yep, that's it. That's what we're doing today. Okay, I do want some type of chimney. See, it's a bit. Gosh dang it. No, either way, this is the dog one's not gonna work, which is fine. Just wanted to try. Cause like, I would say normally it would be like this one that you would use, and because it does fit real nice. We could try like one of these instead. I don't know if any of these came with seasons. Because like that could be like really fun and helpful. Like if it did. But I'm gonna be like really honest. I don't think it did. I think this one could be like kind of cute. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, House wall trims? No. Yeah, I thought I was crazy. I could sense it. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not sure why it's... You like want it like kind of poking. This is what I get for doing it this way. Let me see if I would like it better. I like it much better without. That's for sure. Okay. This one I'm sure we could maybe find like a somewhere brown to go across. Okay. This is my fault because I never did build out this area right here. This is a last minute additional bump it. But that's okay. It's automatically fixed. And you come in here and you know what? I'm just gonna grab that and then place that. Call that a day. Q. Also, by the way, if you don't think that this looks nice, if you hold shift, I want to say it's shift. Yeah, it'll just delete the one you don't want. Because like in this area, it looks nice, but in that area, it might not. Like this, you might not like how it looks either. There you go. You have thing. Just a little hint. As I'm remembering. You'll get to remember with me. Fun. Okay, I want to make more progress. It is the dead of winter. I do have to remember that. Also, because we're in Cooperdale, it's very important that we use high school year stuff for continuity's sake. Now, they do use typical, like, base game stuff as well, but, like, high school year isn't the important one. Which is fine. You're like, oh god, Jacob, there's nothing. Well, there probably is stuff. It's just probably in a different... It's probably in debug. Or, I mean, live edit. So, we'll hide maxes, and we'll look at the live edit and see if we can find any of these trees. Like this tree right here. Which is very similar to that tree. Also... Like, all these trees are considered fine. And then if we're talking debug, there really isn't anything to go home about. So I'm not even going to worry about it. And my big thing when placing down trees or anything else like this is the simple fact that one, you want to make sure you place them in a way that it looks natural, but also trees are relatively big and they can clip. So you don't want it to clip. And it will take some time. This is a huge ass tree. Now, because these are debug, or live edit, the Sims can walk through them and they are free. So that's like really good for us in that sense of the word. That could be kind of fun, maybe. Maybe. Or to copy and paste like I just did, which might be something that you're interested in doing, is holding shift. Shift will do an automatic copy and paste without having to click. I think some flowers would be really nice. I like putting some type of things around the tree as well. I find it makes it a bit more lively, and I just like the way that it looks. So I'm also a very symmetrical type of builder, so if I do one thing to one wall, I will probably do it to the other wall as well. That's just the type of builder that I am. I also am thinking that I want to do something probably under those lines for this. Oh, that does remind me, we can go ahead and get a foundation up in here. And I was doing some... But honestly, like, if I'm being honest, this is probably what we're looking at for the beginning stages of... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, it looks like high school years didn't come with one, which is fine. We are using seasons anyways. So we just kind of want to make sure that that's the same one. Or we wanting to use something of that similarity. So let's go ahead and look and see. Some seasons did come with one, which is great. Now what we're doing is we're looking for, it's probably going to be the same swatch. So that's that first swatch. And that is our goal. This is putting foundation on the individual rooms, which is why you gotta do it in multiple places. I don't know why I'm explaining all this, but I do. And it's just something that I end up doing when doing builds like this. Okay, the windows that only matter to me are these front windows. All the other windows do not matter. So when I come in here, because I know for a fact the front windows are the ones that matter. I also know for a fact that because I chose this door, okay, which comes with, what pack does that come with? That looks like growing together. Yeah, we're gonna choose growing together windows. Maybe. I kind of forgot that these were the windows. That's not exactly what I was going for. Okay. Essentially, we're gonna look at that door. That door is the goal, and it looks like probably outdoor. I mean, horse ranch. Horse ranch has a good window that we could use, and we can look and see if they have other good windows. If you find one good one, you can use that one multiple times, or you can get lucky and find another really good one that doesn't fit the vibe. And just because this door is really modern, the windows themselves don't always have to fall in the same boat, but you do want a modern element mixed in with it, so it all feels very even and steady. And I'm getting tired, which is great. It's also 3:30. Oh my god, I want to have a baby. Okay, this was Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch came with a mixture of windows from modern to not modern, so I do think that this is going to work out the best for us. You just gotta find the color that does it for you. This is where the annoyance starts. Because, like, obviously this is a great window to use. One, I want a darker frame, but a black frame does not work. Because in my opinion, is extremely, and like this, I went here to, you know, to match a bit better, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, knowing that this is the kids' room. Does play a slight factor. The only reason why the front looks that needs to look like good and in a way that will make me feel good about it or whatever, it's very simple. It's just for vanity reasons. On the gallery, you're trying to sell this to other people, and we're going to assume that they were trying to sell it to us. So yeah, it's just literal vanity. Nothing really more than that. I think on that side we'll do something like this. And we'll do the same type of wood. That looks good to me. Okay, I'm looking for something oh, too big. Nope, not the vibe. To be honest with you, I don't necessarily think these are the vibes either. Q. Love that press. Okay. Alright, everybody else. The windows do not matter. We will put them in, of course, because obviously, but they don't matter. Next things next is we'll go ahead and put down the carpet in the rooms that need carpet. And some people like carpet. I'm just gonna do hardwood, like here. I have a certain type of hardwood. What do we have? 8,000 that I do, like, technically prefer. City living. I don't know what. Am I blind? There it is. It's not city living. This is my favorite hardwood of all time. I personally think it looks good with everything. It's a little, maybe it's a little too. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. We're gonna commit to it because I can. And that's just my prerogative. Okay, knowing that this is gonna be the kitchen, this is gonna be the living room. We gotta get some doors in here, just some normal good old doors. I would prefer a normal looking door, Jacob. The fuck you thinking? I love this door. Nope, not that door. It's from the same pack though. These are expensive doors. Okay, let's try cheaper. Oh, it's this door. I love this door. I think it's so cute. But only in certain swatches. So that's a no-go. I know, we can just do like a basic door. Or something. I'm trying to like, what is my go-to? I know I personally have a go-to door. I'm getting kind of offended with myself for not seeing it immediately. Hold on. Okay. There's only a few packs that it could be from. I'm pretty sure. If I had to take like a moment to guess. See, it's not this door. Because it's a different handle. Okay, it could be from Tiny. No. I mean, it is this handle, or it's a very similar handle to that. And it is a single door. Okay. University. Next row. It's this door. No, we talked about this. We talked about that door. It's not that door. Maybe it is that door. Is this really the point? Like, do I really need to spend an hour trying to figure out what the fucking door is? No. Maybe it's not this wall height. Is that the problem? Is the walls too short? Because sometimes I would raise the walls up and just use the door that I want, and then I put the walls back. Okay, it's definitely not tall. Because, bitch, I don't use that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I like this, like, really basic door. I think it does the job real nicely. Okay. Do you have that bed? We might actually put this door right here instead. Okay, doors are placed, which is great. Let's get some lighting up in here, and then we'll go from there. No, dining room. Okay, there's like so much shit. Jesus. Next thing I find the easiest to do is bathrooms. So we're going to do bathrooms first. And once we have like a tile and stuff down. Oh, also let me grab at least 2 saucers for out here. We'll probably put some type of sconce or something else out there, but for right now this will do just fine. Okay. 30,000 is the budget. I think I mentioned it like 12 times now, but like it's 30,000. She's a modern girly, so I do want to respect that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She's modern. You know, the one with the M and the D and the E and the R and the mod and yeah, that's her. Modern. But also, because you're gonna have kids, I'm feeling like a mix of it. I think it could look really nice. We just gotta find the right color palette. Oh, I really like that blue. I think we're gonna do that blue. But in here, we can do something a bit more on the darker side of things. Because, like, the bedroom, that doesn't matter. And I know, like, logically speaking, you can't really fucking do that. But I don't care. Now, the kitchen... will probably take up the same amount of space. Maybe. And I'm thinking we'll get some half walls to divide it. Maybe that height. That should be enough space. Okay, I'm not fully sold on the color palette, but we'll figure it out. It being out there also doesn't make me fully sold on the indoor color palette either. Like this one, I'm not officially there yet. We're getting there though, to be fair. We just haven't found it yet. I kind of like this one. I feel like people are not gonna like that. I just have a feeling people are like, that's ugly as shit. And you know what? Judge me. Fucking dare you. Okay? you just be kind. Okay, bedroom colors and stuff will come to me as we go. I feel like we might bring in one of those. As well. Could be kind of fun. I was actually feeling something like under these lines, but that might be too much. The whole point is casual. Well, not casual, but a little bit something. We'll probably do the kitchen first. Okay, we should always do necessities first and then build our way back. Because you can't come back from necessities. Okay, let's do bathrooms. We'll do bathrooms first. Okay, this being a full bath, requires a little bit different of things. Like a tub. The color palette is driving me insane. Okay, we're on a tub then. I have a favorite toilet in the game. It's this toilet right here. Don't know why. It's my favorite since it got reduced. It will be the same toilet that I use in both bathrooms. The sink is interesting because we could do a lot with the sink. Okay. So I do find it very intriguing. Oh my god, that's so cute. Don't know her, but I like her. Ooh. This is giving the right vibe. Maybe not to you, but it did to me. Okay. Oh, it gets in that perfect blue color. Perfect. Okay, and then this one. I'm just looking for a plain old shower, really, in here. Nothing too grandeur. And then mirror. I definitely feel like because the gold accent, that works beautifully. And I don't get to use gold very often, so anytime I do, I eat that shit up. I eat that shit up a lot. Yep. Okay. Then rugs. So this one we're just gonna go directly to the bathroom kit. How long goes that? Not the sleep bathroom one. They're looking for bathroom color. Okay. This is because the bathroom color comes with some like really good little objects that I find to be very helpful, and we'll just do some basic colors on them because I ain't trying to do anything crazy. Okay, I want to see all of them because there's some other stuff that I do think is they're not. I wouldn't say it's downright necessary for the bathroom to have them, but like I want my bathroom to have them. So yeah. Also, I've been a toilet paper girly on top for a while now. It's not changing. Controversial? Maybe. It's still not changing though. And you can't do anything to stop me. Okay. I don't like how that's the other place that this goes. So, I guess no soap. No judgment, please. I did try. Because, you know. Toothbrush. Put this one in here. Once again, it's going to put the soap in a weird place. But yeah. Why that corner? Why is that the corner you decided you wanted to be a part of? Okay. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Candle could set the mood, also set the smell. So that's not bad. Okay, the only thing I don't have over here is like these. Just like that. And just like that. For some reason, that's not it. We're gonna go back to. Ooh, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. I honestly have no clue whatsoever if these help at all, but I like the idea of them. So, and then some towels. It is a baby, but because this is like the bigger, I think that's fine. For the bathrooms. Okay, bathrooms are done. Perfect. Now we can shit in peace. Other things that are super important. I'm going to say the kitchen is the most next important thing that we could do. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm just now realizing that we might not have a space for her to be able to work on her crafts. That is a bit of an issue. We will not lie. Just a tiny bit of an issue. We'll need to figure that out. Also, I don't know what his hobbies are. I don't know what he really likes in life. So that does make some things kind of hard. I don't know what the counters are. I don't know if we have new counters or anything. What are these? I've never seen these before in my life. Oh, but I'm obsessed. Okay, we're using those. Those 200 and something odd change ones. Yep, those are the ones. Also, I have to use the new fridge that I'm so excited to use. And I have a feeling the fridge is going to go over here. So I do want this corner cabinet. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning. Like, really no words. Okay, we're going to use that color swatch. Okay, this new fridge I've not got to use yet. I'm very excited. I'm like really obsessed. I think it looks so cute. Okay, I want one that's not super kid related just yet. Just because we don't have kids just yet. So. Okay, and then I'm thinking we just have like a little corner piece one. Perfect. Over here. And then let's build out some counters over here. I'm kind of learning that we don't really have a lot of space. So that's like so fun and so exciting. No, that's not the vision. Just getting rid of those. Because I need the extra counter space. Tremendously. Oh, hello, Laura. I'm so sorry if I missed your chat. I am currently in the United States. Northeastern part of the United States. Needs to see here. Did we get any new cute stoves? I've not looked at the pack at all. Should we look at it? I feel like we should. I'm just gonna give it a little kitchen clutter look. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so like it just like really just came. I mean, there's like a lot of cute kitchen clutter though, to be fair. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. But let's just go back to the more kitchen. Okay. I think we're just gonna need to get a traditional stove. That makes sense for the area. Oh my god, that's a $3,000 stove. Oh, ooh, it's nice though. I gotta use it. I gotta try it. How about the color? Oh, that's it. That's okay. But I want to put. We're gonna put the small dishwasher in, and hopefully it's yes on the inside. I don't want to see it. I just want it there. Okay. We do have one of these at our old house, but I think that one should be good. Should be good. Okay, see. This is where things get a little complicated. I don't have any above cabinets. I'm just not realizing that. Oh my god, this is so cute too. Who is she? Let's get some above cabinets. I'm just not realizing I don't really have any. These are the ones that go with the set. I just have a feeling. And I'm very much into figuring. Okay, but like, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm thinking a more modern vibe is the vibe. Like, yeah, sure, these are $225. And yeah, sure, I should probably pick a different one. Okay, I understand that. It doesn't mean I have to listen to the advice that is given. What does your corner piece look like? Oh, basic. Nothing. Basic. What's yours? Ooh, see? Not basic. And quite nice. Which means we can do it on both sides. Does it need to be down square? Yeah, I think it does. Okay. I wonder if that would be what I would have initially chosen. I'm also thinking probably the lighter ones are the way to go. Because the whole point of these are to try to... I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. What about you? No, it's too big. It's too big. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking that's what we're doing for that section. And then it is glass, so I do feel like maybe it would be key. It's okay. I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna declare it unnecessary. Okay. Do you know that now that we just have like a plain one of these? Still very helpful to have them. And because of how helpful it is to have, I think I'm gonna place one in here. I'm just not realizing we don't have a sink either. Gosh dang it. It sucks. It requires like a full fucking... It's not gonna work there. Okay, but can... I feel like because these are small, they should be able to fit in small ones. Like, it does technically fit. No, we need at least something to clear plates out. Okay. We might try to go for a sink out here. Possibly. I'd say it's a possibility. Okay, I think for right now, this is the kitchen. It's a little on the basic side, I will agree. Also, this obviously doesn't match anymore. So, which is fine. It doesn't need to... Well, I mean, we need to find one that we like. Nope. I'd like a sponge color. It's a bit boring. I don't like it. This is a bit nicer. Okay, I think we'll go. I think that's fine. Dog bowl. I'll get that one right here. We do have a Dalmatian at the moment, so Dalmatians are quite big. That's okay. We will get outdoorsy dog stuff. Such as that. And that. I think it's just going to be those things. Not my bestest things in the world, but it should do just fine. I kind of want chickens. I didn't really want chickens, but now I kind of want chickens. Dog can just have toys. Like, how big is said chicken coop? It's kind of big. Well, I think chickens would be kind of fun, but I don't know if I get to logically. We gotta have enough room. Okay, no chickens. It's a fun idea though, to be fair. Just ain't gonna happen. Okay. I would say master bedroom is probably next. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just not realizing what time it is. I gotta be up not ridiculously late, but still kind of early. That's kind of ugly bed. See, I don't know her. Oh my god. I mean, it did say prideful, to be fair. I don't know her style too much, and I don't know his style too much. So being able to pick a bed, like I'm thinking we should probably go on the more basic end side of things than anything else. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just want really small end tables. I just don't remember which ones are the baby ones. Nope. I know they make smaller ones. I know for a fact. Wouldn't be you. But I know they exist. Okay, these ones are super small. Still not small enough. I mean, we could change the orient. Of it. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna have to do. Okay. actually don't think I want a mirror in here. I don't really like a long full body mirror. And I'm not feeling it super much. So I don't think I'm gonna commit to that. Obviously I do know I need some type of dressery type of thing as well. So that's the one that my mind I think almost automatically went to. Or this one. I want something a bit longer and a bit bigger. Not like this. This seems a bit excessive. I mean, it definitely seems a bit excessive, and we're definitely up on the price. And there's not going to be a color that works. Looks like it's... No, it's a wardrobe. Okay. That looks like, could we do something over these lines? Because I don't think there's going to be... If you put it in front... There's just not enough room. It has to be on the side here. And knowing that this is the color swatch that we have, right? It's just like, it's gold accents. Which I have to wonder based on the game or the pack that it's from. Like, I'm assuming those gold accents do make sense, but it does hinder the experience. I think this is fine. Yeah, they just kind of moved in. I'm okay with that. Oh. And then thinking, oh, it's still a little too tall. Still a little too tall and not long enough. Something like that. Maybe that could be fine. I'm trying to debate if I want like some type of TV or something right here. I'm thinking yes, but I'm not 100%. Once again, I don't have space. I need a computer space. You always need some type of computer space in the house, and I also don't have any space for her to be able to play her instruments inside it, which is another thing that definitely needs to happen. Okay. The bedroom, for the most part, is done. I will probably get a plant and some type of... It's like, that looks like it's probably floating. It would be correct. I think that looks good, so we'll get something like that. And I'm thinking over here. Once again, I was thinking some type of plant. So one. But on that side, I'm thinking some type of bookshelf, little baby book. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Bear with me with this up here. Not 100% sure. I have some type of idea, but bear with me. Okay. I know for a fact that we need some type of desk. It's just kind of a given. And we're going to have to go based off the space that we have. And based off the space that we have, I'm thinking... Okay, if I get rid of... this wall. And we just like connect them. No one's gonna be mad at me, right? Because I think that's probably the ideal. And then we can just get like a chair. And this should be enough space for like a living room. It's just the two of them. I do kind of want to know how much distance we have. Okay, we're gonna need some type of individual chair over there, but that's okay. Totally doable. No, it's gonna be this like same squarey thing. I don't know if they made a chair. Is that a duster? Doesn't that scream duster? Fascinating. What pack? Refined living room set. Let me see here. So I do have a longer couch, which I feel like could still work for that space. And apparently doesn't block anything. And then yeah, I think that's fine. I don't love what's happening here, but I'm trying to work my way through it. Okay. You're thinking to yourself, Jacob, that doesn't look the greatest. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. But also, like, I'm trying to figure out. Let me come back. I'm thinking this here, that maybe there. It does come with like a rug. I feel like we can make work. That's horrible. Don't do that. Ooh, I wonder if this. Yeah. I kind of like the chair that we got though. I don't like that. I also don't think it's important to put this down either. I do think it's important for me to put the wall back. And I think we're gonna do a desk here. Yeah. The only thing we're missing is a space for her to be able to do her crafts. And I personally think maybe it's a little too early to start building basements for craftsmanship. Oh, too high. Too high. There we go. Okay. Not entirely sure. I will come in here into content and include custom content into this. Oh, I guess because of it being a build that you guys might want to download, I might put the custom content pieces in later. Once we move in. Once it's not like a build that you guys could potentially download. So I'll hold off on it for now for that reason. Okay. I'm thinking some type of bookshelf here next to this door. Might not be possible with the other idea that I have, which is we get a tiny desk of sorts for I mean, I guess a tiny desk would fit over here as well. So just put a tiny desk over here instead. I'm just thinking some type of at this moment I'm thinking something like this probably is the best bet that we can do. I mean, it's okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine on pricing. Okay. So once again, the only I keep saying it. Now that we also have like a deal with them, I'm thinking you move everything, or we're gonna get rid of that. Fine, because this is the middle. I know, like, people are probably thinking maybe get some type of rug or something. Not rug. Something to go there. In which we might. Just bear with me. There is a particular it might seem really out of place, but because it is a place that I need to be functional, I do need it. I need it more than the piano. I need it more than most of the things that we have. So, because it is a work item. Rocking. I would love a rocking chair and then some type of meditation. I think over here. Let me turn on move objects on and get like a rocking chair like right there. Once again. This is something I would use a lot. And then with outdoors, sorry, my other cat decided she wanted some attention too. I'm thinking it just doesn't work. It's missing. Just too big of a space. Okay, so the idea that I'm having is that we don't have like a sink or anything on the inside, so we should probably have a sink on the outside. It's like one of my thought processes. Definitely want a bird feeder. And a fire pit. I'm hoping that we won't need a pool. I don't think a woohoo bush is necessary either. Okay. Okay, let me get a sink out here. And then I'm thinking we can get like this out here. Yeah, we're gonna do like a pizza oven. I'll figure out what more else to put out here in the future. But for right now, I feel like that's pretty good. A little bit of windows in here. Bathroom doesn't need windows. No, I just don't think you're gonna work in the kitchen. It's okay. Okay. Ooh, it's now $38,000. That's great. Okay. So, I do think it's more logical to probably decorate this for like an infant than it is not. So I'm just gonna get the normal stuff that you would like normally get an infant. And we can go from there. Because once again, I just have this feeling that it will be smarter. And no longer. Put toy chest up. Over here. Infants are not potty trained. Booklets. Like, how do they use this? My brain just remembered, Jacob. You didn't. You would go into the rooms and you would just be like, "This is what we're doing," and I'd be like, "Oh, that's right. So that is what I did." They normally just like these are like the things that they do, you know. So infants don't really have a lot of things that they do. So I don't really want to go out But the only thing I'm missing is a high chair. Okay, there's one. I just thought there was... No, there... Okay, I was like, I am going crazy. Or there is a more different high chair. Not going crazy. Okay. Okay. Let's look at wallpapers. The only way we're gonna really know is we just start placing them. And one of them will speak to us. One of them will be like, "It's me, girl. Pick me, choose me, it's me." Which one that is? I don't know. That's I really don't. Ooh, I feel like that could make really fun in here. So like an accent wall is normally just like, you know, like that, and then okay. Change it to that color. And I feel like a rug also needs to come in here. Okay. Oh, I don't know. That's great. I absolutely love that I found something that works for them. Still don't have anything yet that really works for us. You know? That's a bit of an issue. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of absolutely love that color. Okay, the conflicting of the woods is... Well, that's fucking gorgeous. Okay. So now the question just relies, what are you? Because you're not this. Maybe it's just more like plain. Yeah. Yeah, just like a little plain. For the baby's room. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it so fucking much. No. No. I think right now we're gonna go with this. There's other stuff we can add to that room, but I feel like this is pretty good. Okay, guys. This? Is the house. Cute. And it only took me an hour and a half to build. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Love that for us. Okay, we'll do family cabin by the lake. Child's play. Great acoustics. Penny pixels. I don't really have anything that I really want to do for a lot challenges. So yeah, okay, so it's about $10,000 over budget, but like that's fine. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And I'll go ahead and upload it to the gallery so you guys can go ahead and have it. We'll be adding things like picture frames and stuff like that when we actually move in. But yeah, okay. More than likely what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to the old place and we're just going to move them into the new place because it's better just to get a move on this, in my opinion. Also, I gotta get off. Like, I gotta go to bed. Probably means I'm not streaming tomorrow morning. I will probably stream tomorrow evening. I'll get my last stream before we leave, too. Because I won't be streaming past that. And we'll be back on next week. As I feel like I'm going to be streaming every day until I don't have a desire. Alright, that being said, let me just go ahead and put some stuff in here. That and that. I guess I can say since I bought another one, the bonsai tree. Really just looking for things that I brought to the house. That is worth of like our time. Cause I like certain things like I just wanted to make it more us. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't have one of these, and I'm hoping that because I don't have one, and I don't have one of these, I may bring more members just to be like, oh yeah, we totally need one of those. I got a kettle. I did get a kettle. This is also ours. And that's our cake topper. And these are ours too. All important things. Okay. I don't see a single other thing that my sim desires. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to manage worlds. Maybe like, why are we doing it this way? Because if I move from the house, we have to take the items. This way I can just evict them, and then their items stay. So we're gonna say go to manage worlds. And then we're gonna come over here. And we will evict. I kind of forgot to cheat their funds. I would love for some of these other ones to be also part of this. Oh, I just don't need to put them in here. Okay. They are part of it. Okay, I just... Oh, they have 50,000. So we should be fine. We should be fine. Move household into Cooperdale. Into this house. Let's do testing. Cheats true. Cast full edit mode, just in case I need to fix the dog or anything. But so we'll go ahead and go in and play. I just want to see if the water is swimmable. I know it's something stupid, but I don't remember. And that was the only thing that really caught my attention. Oh my god. Hi, middle of winter. How are you doing? Yeah, okay, so it is. That's excellent. Love that for us. It'll be very helpful when we have kids. I guess because we are moving full-fledged ahead with this whole family thing, we will also probably take a pregnancy test for help off here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is their new home. I'm very excited. I think. Oh, I didn't get a mailbox. I did forget about a mailbox. I also didn't put trash cans. Okay. We got outside trash cans. We need outside trash cans too. I just kind of want by the door mailbox. It's like cute and fun. That side's not gonna work. I hope that's gonna be fine. I'm sure it will. Okay. Okay, so we got a mailbox, so we can delete you. And then actually, you and you. Okay. We have food bowl. Dog can sleep inside. That's fine. Okay. I think I got everything. I'm going to keep that sink type as not bathroom, but I will put this sink type as bathroom. Just like this sink type will be open as well. Just for the simple fact that, like, you never know. I'm going to take a pregnancy test with us. As, like, I'm, like, really excited, but also, like, really nervous. But, we are on a short lifespan, so, like, if she's not pregnant, I also kind of need to know. Okay, I've never seen a stand up for... But she, like, really did need to pee. I mean, that's what my takeaway was. We're pregnant and married! Isn't that so fun? I hope, like, he's excited. Are you excited? Whew! Okay. Excellent. I was a little nerve-wracked about that. Okay. So you are an astronaut. And you have a plethora of different skills. What is your top skill is guitar, but you're an astronaut. Make it make sense. I actually think he's probably going to be part of the entertainment career. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put him in that job while we're here too. Business, find a job. Okay. Entertainer. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and allow ourselves to be a little bit higher up in the career. So got a bit of a boost from it too. It's always nice. Okay. Now the last thing we need to do, we'll go ahead and look at people and cast, and then we're gonna get off. Whew. is the longest loading screen we've had so far. Just point that out. Why is she so long? Why is she so quick and speedy? Honestly, we should be doing Cass. Alright, we should be doing it tomorrow. I'm making a bad mistake. Okay. I would like to correct my mistake, please. I did not say it after we found out that she was pregnant. Cause I was like, oh, I'll do Grayson first. Why are you taking so long? And it could be like 20, like 40 seconds or something. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna take out some of my CC. It's like, oh, you know why it's taking? Because I have a lot of Craig's CC. That's the issue. Okay. I was taking a bunch of it. I don't really need it. Like if we take a look at it, while this is doing its thing, like I have a lot of stuff for like accessories, not really that important. Take those out. Build CC, I think we'll probably keep. Clothes, 0. Defaults, I do have a few of those. Hair, I just have the hairs that I got. Infant CC, I do have a bit of infant CC. Makeup, the other most, yeah. And then skin, there's like a bunch of skins. But like in reality, I just kind of need my defaults, so like these can get taken out. I like the idea of like some of these like tops and stuff, but I don't know what the earrings and necklaces look like. But obviously we can see there is a big difference between normal gameplay and trying to load into KSM, because we're still waiting. Like, what the fuck? I mean, the only thing we found out was that the fact she's pregnant. I can find out tomorrow. Okay, we'll find out tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Let me know